Welcome to Managing Your Service Subscriptions. Learn how to manage your SAP BTP services. This means you can activate, monitor, and adjust your subscribed services as your needs change. For instance, if your team grows, you can easily add more user licenses to your SAP Build Apps service. Mastering this ensures you efficiently control your cloud resources and costs. View and modify what you are subscribed to. This means you can see all your active SAP BTP services and make changes like adding or removing them. For example, if your team no longer needs analytics tools, you can cancel that subscription. This control helps ensure you only use and pay for services that meet your current needs. Ensure you only pay for what you need. This means you subscribe to specific services and resources that match your actual usage, avoiding unnecessary costs. For example, if your app only needs 1 GB of memory, do not provision 5 GB. This approach keeps your budget efficient and under control. Simple steps to keep your services organized. This means using clear, repeatable actions to manage your SAP BTP services efficiently. For example, you can create a standard naming convention for all your development instances. This straightforward approach saves time and prevents confusion, ensuring your cloud environment remains orderly and manageable. Understanding service subscriptions in SAP BTP. Subscriptions give you access to BTP services. This means you sign up to use specific capabilities, like databases or AI tools, in the cloud. For example, subscribing to the SAP HANA service lets your application store and retrieve data. Essentially, a subscription is your entry ticket to start using these powerful services. Each subscription has a specific service plan. This means you choose a predefined set of features and resources tailored to your needs. For instance, subscribing to the SAP HANA Cloud Service might offer a free plan for learning and a standard plan for production use. This ensures you only pay for the capabilities you actually require. You can have multiple subscriptions active. This means your organization can subscribe to the same service multiple times, each with its own configuration. For example, a company could have one subscription for development and a separate, identical one for production testing. This flexibility allows you to manage different environments independently. Think of them as your active service memberships. This means you have signed up and can start using specific SAP BTP services right away. For instance, subscribing to the SAP HANA Cloud Service allows your team to begin building and running database applications immediately. This active membership is your gateway to utilizing the platform's capabilities for your projects. Access your subscription dashboard in the SAP BTP cockpit. Log into SAP BTP cockpit. This means accessing the web portal where you manage your SAP cloud services. For example, just like logging into your email account to check messages, you will sign in here to view your services. This is your starting point for all BTP management tasks. Click on your global account. This is the central container holding all your subscriptions and resources, like a digital file cabinet for your cloud projects. For example, if you manage multiple development teams, this is where you access all their environments at once. This single click organizes your entire SAP BTP landscape efficiently. Select Subscriptions from the left menu. This means clicking on the Subscriptions option in the navigation panel to view your services. For instance, after logging into your company's BTP account, you click there to see all active tools like analytics or database services. This action is your direct path to managing everything you have subscribed to. You will see all your active subscriptions listed. This means the dashboard displays every service you are currently using in one convenient view. For example, if you are running SAP Analytics Cloud and SAP Integration Suite, both appear here. This overview helps you quickly manage everything from a single location. Viewing all active subscriptions in your account. Dashboard shows all your current subscriptions. This means you can see every service you are actively using in one central screen. For example, if you subscribe to SAP HANA Cloud and SAP Integration Suite, both appear listed here. This gives you a complete and immediate overview of your account's active services. See service names and subscription dates. This means you can check which specific SAP BTP services you are currently using and when you first signed up for each. For instance, you might see SAP HANA Cloud with a start date of 15th March 2024. This overview helps you track your active services and manage your account effectively. Check which services are active. This means verifying which SAP BTP services are currently enabled and available for use in your account. For example, after subscribing, you might check to confirm your SAP HANA Cloud and Workflow Management services are running. This ensures you know exactly what resources are operational and ready. Quick overview of what you are using. This means seeing all your subscribed BTP services at once. For example, a developer can instantly check they are using SAP HANA Cloud and the Workflow service. This immediate visibility helps you manage resources effectively without searching through different menus. Understanding subscription details in SAP BTP. Click any subscription to see details. This means you can select any subscription you have to view its specific information and settings. For example, clicking on your analytics subscription would show its region, plan, and assigned applications. This action gives you immediate access to all the essential details about your chosen service. View service plan information. This means checking what features, limits, and technical specs are included in your chosen service tier. For example, for the SAP HANA Cloud service, you can view if your plan includes 128 GB of memory or supports high availability. Always review this to ensure your subscription meets your application's specific needs. See when subscription was created. This shows the exact date your SAP BTP service access began. For instance, if your team subscribed to analytics tools on 15th March, that's your start date for billing and usage tracking. Knowing this creation date is essential for managing your service lifecycle effectively. Check current status and usage. This means regularly reviewing your active SAP BTP services and how much of each you are consuming, similar to checking your mobile data plan. For example, a developer verifies their application's memory usage hasn't exceeded the subscribed limit. Consistently monitoring this helps you manage costs and avoid service interruptions. Upgrading your service plan for enhanced capabilities. Go to Subscription Details. This means accessing the specific settings for your subscribed service in the SAP BTP cockpit. For instance, if you need more storage for your application, you navigate here to select a larger plan. This is the central place to manage your service's capabilities. Click Edit or Change Plan. This means you select that button to modify your current service configuration. For example, if your app needs more memory, you click it to upgrade from the free plan to a standard one. This simple action lets you adjust resources as your needs evolve. Select your new service plan. This means choosing a different level of service, like upgrading for more features. For example, you might switch from a free plan to a standard one to get advanced security. Making this selection is how you officially apply the change to your application. Confirm the changes. This means you must actively approve and finalize your new service plan selection. For instance, after choosing a higher database storage plan, you click the OK or Save button to apply it. This final step ensures your new configuration is activated and built correctly. When to change service plans? When your needs grow or shrink. This means you should adjust your service plan if your application's usage increases significantly or decreases. For instance, if your online store suddenly gets many more customers during a holiday sale, you need a larger plan to handle the traffic. Always align your service capacity with your actual demand to ensure optimal performance and cost efficiency. To access more features. This means upgrading your plan to unlock additional capabilities not available in your current tier. For instance, if your free plan only allows 1 GB of data storage, changing plans could grant you 10 GB and advanced analytics tools. Therefore, plan upgrades directly expand what your application can achieve. To reduce costs. This means switching to a less expensive service tier when your needs decrease. For example, if your app's user traffic drops after a holiday season, you can change to a smaller plan. This simple adjustment directly lowers your monthly bill and optimizes your cloud spending. When testing new capabilities. This means temporarily switching plans to try out advanced features during development phases. For example, a developer could upgrade from the free to standard plan to test application performance monitoring tools before deciding on long-term usage. This allows safe exploration of enhanced functionalities without permanent commitment. Unsubscribing from a service in SAP BTP. Go to Subscription Details. This means navigating to the specific page where your service subscription is managed. For example, if you want to unsubscribe from an alert notification service, you would first open its details page. This direct access ensures you can manage your services effectively. Click Unsubscribe button. This removes the service from your account, stopping its functionality and billing. For example, if you no longer need the SAP HANA service, clicking this button will deprovision it. This action is immediate and ensures you only pay for what you use. Confirm you want to unsubscribe. This means you must take a final step to verify your choice to stop using the service. For example, when removing a weather app subscription, a pop-up appears asking you to confirm the cancellation. This prevents accidental loss of service and ensures your decision is intentional. Service access will be removed. This means you and your applications can no longer use the service's features or data. For instance, unsubscribing from the SAP HANA service would prevent your apps from querying its databases. Once unsubscribed, the service becomes immediately unavailable to your account. Before unsubscribing, please review these important considerations. Make sure you do not need the service anymore. This means verifying that your applications or processes no longer rely on this SAP BTP service to function. For instance, if you unsubscribe from the SAP HANA service while your reporting app still uses it, that app will fail. Always confirm complete independence from the service first. Check if other services depend on it. This means verifying if other applications or processes rely on the service you plan to remove. For instance, if you unsubscribe from an authentication service, your employee portal login might fail. Always confirm dependencies to prevent unexpected disruptions in your business operations. Backup any important data. This means making copies of your critical information before you unsubscribe, so nothing is lost. For example, if you have customer records in a trial account, download them to your computer first. This simple step ensures your valuable work remains secure and accessible. Understand you will lose access immediately. This means the moment you unsubscribe, your SAP BTP services and data become unavailable without delay. For example, if you cancel your cloud development account, you cannot access your applications or databases right after confirming. Always ensure you have exported necessary data beforehand. Monitoring your SAP BTP subscription status. Regularly check your subscription dashboard. This means frequently logging into your BTP cockpit to view your account's health and usage. For instance, a developer might check it weekly to ensure their cloud credits are sufficient and services are active. Staying proactive with these checks helps you avoid unexpected service interruptions. Look for any warning indicators. This means checking your subscription dashboard for alerts signaling potential issues, like nearing resource limits. For instance, if your cloud credits are almost depleted, a yellow icon might appear. Staying alert to these warnings helps prevent service disruptions. Monitor usage against your plan limits. This means regularly checking how much of your prepaid BTP services, like application runtime or memory, you have consumed. For example, if your plan includes 10 GB of HANA storage, you track usage to avoid exceeding it. Staying within these limits ensures uninterrupted service and helps manage costs effectively. Set reminders to review monthly. This means scheduling a regular check to ensure your SAP BTP subscription is active and has sufficient resources. For instance, a project lead sets a calendar reminder for the first Monday of each month to check their account. This proactive habit prevents unexpected service interruptions and keeps your projects running smoothly. Subscription Lifecycle Overview. Subscribe, get access to a service. This means you sign up to start using a specific SAP BTP service, such as application runtime or analytics tools. For example, subscribing to SAP HANA Cloud lets your developers build and run database applications. Once subscribed, you can immediately begin utilizing the service for your projects. Manage, adjust plans as needed. This means you can modify your subscription to better fit changing business requirements. For instance, if your team grows, you might upgrade to a plan with more user licenses. This flexibility ensures your BTP services always align with your current operational needs. Monitor, watch usage and status. This means you regularly check how much of your subscription resources are being used and ensure everything is running smoothly. For example, if you have a development environment, you'd monitor to confirm it is active and not exceeding its allocated memory. Consistently doing this helps prevent unexpected issues and optimize costs. Unsubscribe, remove when no longer needed. This means cancelling your SAP BTP subscription to stop billing and access once the service is no longer required. For example, if a short-term analytics project ends, you unsubscribe to avoid unnecessary costs. Always manage your subscriptions actively to optimize spending. Implementing best practices for subscription management. Review subscriptions monthly. This means checking your active services each month to ensure you are only paying for what you actually use. For instance, a company might discover an unused development environment still running, allowing them to cancel it and reduce costs. This regular check is essential for maintaining control over your BTP investment and budget. Only keep what you actually use. This means regularly reviewing your subscriptions and removing any services or features that aren't actively benefiting your work. For example, if you tried a new tool but no longer need it, cancel that subscription. This disciplined approach ensures you are only paying for value and prevents wasted resources. Adjust plans as your needs change. This means you can scale your SAP BTP subscriptions up or down based on your actual usage and business requirements. For example, if your project grows, you can easily upgrade to a larger service plan to support more users. Staying flexible ensures you only pay for what you truly need. Clean up unused services regularly. This means removing SAP BTP services you no longer need to save costs and reduce security risks. For instance, if you tested a trial service but aren't using it, delete it. This simple habit keeps your subscription efficient and secure. Let's begin our hands-on practice session. We will log into the BTP cockpit. This means we access the central web interface where you can manage all your SAP BTP services and applications. For example, a developer would log in here to check the status of their cloud application. Now you know how to get started with your SAP BTP environment. Navigate to Subscription Dashboard. This means accessing the central area where you manage your SAP BTP service subscriptions. For instance, if you need to check your available entitlements for the SAP HANA service, you would go here first. This action is your starting point for managing all your subscribed services efficiently. View our current subscriptions. This means checking all the SAP BTP services your company is actively paying for and using. For example, a developer might do this to confirm they have access to the SAP HANA Cloud database before starting a new project. Regularly reviewing this list helps you manage access and control costs effectively. Practice changing a service plan. This means updating your service's features or capacity, like switching from a basic to a premium version. For example, you might upgrade your SAP HANA Cloud plan to handle more data and users. This ensures your services always match your current business needs.